My name is Dr. Kevin Pecca. I wanted to make a podcast that exposes people to the true miracles of life and health. All the guests on this show have been specially picked because they bring something positive to the world. They have some of the most amazing and inspiring life stories. These people have a passion for living, healing, and leaving the world better than they found it. There is something inside these people that made them keep fighting through all the tough times, even when people told them it was not possible. They carried on and made their lives beautiful again. And now they are sharing their experiences with the world. This is the Expect Miracles podcast. Enjoy the show. Today on the podcast, we have Dr. Anthony Dinonno. He is the reason why I'm a chiropractor today. I've been seeing him ever since the third grade, and he really helped me out so much when I was going through my concussions and was getting absolutely no answers from the medical community. Dr. Anthony has been doing this for a long time. He is always there for his patients and his community, and it is an honor to have him on the podcast today. Please welcome Dr. Anthony Dinonno. Doc, how you doing today?
I hear all that sound. Shh. Everybody, shh. Come on, hold on. Shh. Over there.
The crowd goes wild. So, Doc, how you doing?
Good, man. It's funny, in March, I just hit 33 years, Ken.
33 years of practice, huh?
I mean, it's just blink of an eye.
Now, Doc, did you grow up going to a chiropractor? How did you discover the profession? And where are you from originally?
I'm from the state of Washington.
Wow, that's a beautiful state over there.
Yeah, so I'm from the West Coast. I was born and raised there, went to school there. I went to chiropractic school in Georgia.
Okay, you went to Life, right?
Yeah. My story is classic. It's just my mom was going,
Yeah.
Doc, and I was always coming there with her because I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
So I had to go with her. And I would sit there, and she would get her treatment, then we would leave.
Yeah.
And the doctor just said one time, "How's your son over there? He's always going like this." And
rubbing his nose, yeah.
Kev, I'm sorry, I keep calling you Kev. Doc, sorry.
Yeah. Well, you've known me forever, so.
Sorry, guys. Dr. Pecca, I had allergies, and I didn't know there was anything you could do other than antihistamines. Now, back in the 60s, there was no non-drowsy antihistamines. They didn't make them.
They all put you to sleep a little bit?
And that's the problem. I was flunking out of school.
Really?
That's where it got ugly. I couldn't read, 8, 9 years old.
Uh-huh.
Of course, if you can't read, how do you think you do in history and language arts and social studies? So I would go to these special classes, and it was just very humiliating. They would literally come get me out of the class and take me to another room, and they would go, TH, shut.
Really?
Because I just was falling asleep in school all the time. And here where it gets ugly. Do the antihistamine, knocking me out.
Yeah.
It's just knocking me out. But my mom, I mean, if she had a big heart, that's what she did back in the 60s.
Absolutely.
Itching and sneezing, and my nose would run, and Doc, my eyes, I would constantly be. So I would just take it. I probably took a garbage can full in my first 7, 8 years of life. And then luckily, my mom hurt herself. And I went to the chiropractor and said, let me check it. He seems like he's kind of like crooked. And what did my mom say? His back's fine, Doc.
Yeah.
He's okay. His back is fine. But thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. His back is totally okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
Obviously, I didn't give it to you that well, Karen. That's my mom's name.
Yeah.
The nerves that exit out of your neck go to your allergy center.
Oh, absolutely.
And they could be not functioning right simply because your neck is out of whack.
Yeah.
He used the word, but it's basically I was twisted. And sure enough, I had one of these postures in my kindergarten picture. Doc,
yeah.
first grade picture. You look at it and go, how did no one ever notice this?
Yeah.
My second grade picture, I'm like this.
Yeah.
I'm like this. And he goes, wow, look at that.
Yeah. Well, that's funny that you say that too, because when I was coming to see you, like right after hockey, like I knew my posture was bad and I thought it was just like a thing that just happened. And you were like, go back and look at all your family pictures from when you were like 7 or 6. I guarantee you were leaning all the way over back then. And you were right. A lot of people can't connect the dots with trauma they've had in the past. They think it just, once the symptoms show up, that's when everything started happening. But the body has probably been out of alignment for many, many years before the symptoms actually show up.
And that's classic. There's such a compound effect with bad health.
Yeah.
It compounds silently. It accumulates silently. And then you think it's an event.
Yeah.
That's your problem. It's not an event, man.
Yeah.
Straw that broke the camel's back. If you're old, you know that term. But it's basically the trigger.
Yeah.
It's rarely the thing you did that day when you started your discomfort. It was all that stuff before.
Absolutely.
That's a hard one for people. Even the brightest people go, no, doc, mine just happened today.
Yeah.
Maybe. Probably not.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a process that accumulates, and it's rarely the one thing you did that set this whole thing up.
Absolutely.
Very well.
And so, Doc, when you first started seeing the chiropractor, how were your allergies doing? Like after your
7 weeks.
7 weeks, they were gone?
I never took an antihistamine. I was 10 years, 3 months old. I've never taken antihistamine since then.
Wow. That's amazing.
Under 2 months, it cleared me out. My histamine levels just regulated themselves better. I was making way too many.
Yeah.
So my body just kind of governed it better and kind of brought it down to what I needed to make, and everybody's fine. I mean, I was allergic just to ragweed and pollen, not cats and dogs and stuff like that. Yeah. But it was 12 months a year. I mean, I was taking antihistamines 12 months a year. So it's great. And guess what? It affected me so much, I needless to say, became one.
Absolutely, yeah.
Chiropractor. Just based on that.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And my mother, I mean, she tells a story. He had to ask her about 4 or 5 times to check me. Again, because I didn't have back issues.
Right.
I didn't have neck issues.
Yeah.
That's what a chiropractor does to some people.
Yeah.
We know that's not true.
Right.
Some people are like, that's their frame.
Absolutely.
My son's neck is okay, but thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, a lot of people don't even know that you can check kids going to the chiropractor, why we should check kids. And especially if you had like a forceps delivery or a C-section, people can be out of alignment from day one. I think I asked you this question like a long time ago. When was the first time you gave your kids an adjustment?
Well, it was the day of their birth.
Yeah.
Now, my wife did natural. She didn't do cesarean or any doctor assistant. No, I'm lucky because her OBGYN is a patient of mine. So
perfect. He gets it.
He's like, you yank on the baby's neck. I'd rather you take 7 hours to deliver this kid. I don't want you pulling on those underdeveloped muscles and yank it up. And he's like, Doc, I got it. I got it. I won't do it. I said, well, just,
That's amazing. Yeah, definitely. So, Doc, so you practice in New Jersey. You've been there for a long time. What are the majority of the patients you see and the conditions you see in your office that just get really great results?
Luckily, because I got kids that have perfect attendance in school. And I brag about that all the time. Yeah. My daughter has 7 plaques in her room. Now, Doc, I wish she had more like mathematical ones. And, she got that for, social studies, but she's got perfect attendance. Yeah. My son has 4. Yeah. So you don't get perfect attendance if you're unhealthy.
No, absolutely.
And not to be pompous, the only reason they didn't get it all the time is because I took vacations.
Yeah.
I just had to take them out of school.
Yeah, you got it.
But as far as being sick, never.
Yeah.
I personally, and I know it sounds like I'm being pompous, I've never had a cold, a flu, a sinus infection. I definitely don't have any digestive problems or cholesterol or pressure. Yeah. And that's like, why is that? Yeah. Because I practice what we preach. Like
absolutely. Yeah. Central nervous system runs the show. Yeah.
I'm 57. No pressure, no cholesterol, no stomach medicine.
Yeah. No medications, right?
0. And I'm vibrant.
Yeah.
I'm pretty vibrant, and I don't have any digestive or depression. There's nothing there. Yeah. Yeah. Selfishly, why would I want that just for me? Right. So to segue into the question you asked me, I got a family practice. I don't do a lot of like sports injuries. Yeah. It's cool to do. I just don't. Yeah. I don't do a lot of motor vehicle accidents unless the patient.
Right. I'm the same way. That's a hairy situation, and
they need the help. Yeah. Just go somewhere. Yeah. I mean, guys that really know how to do that. Yeah. If they want to come to me, but I'm not going to.
Well, there's too much involved in it. It kind of takes away from the chiropractic care. You got lawyers involved, a ton of paperwork, and it's like, after a while, it's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. And I, like you, I think I don't participate with any healthcare. Yeah. So I'm not really used to that kind of documentation.
Yeah. But the one thing I've always loved about you, too, is you don't really turn anybody away. You work with everybody, no matter what the situation is, and you really figure out, like, what it's going to take to get you the proper care you need. And I've definitely taken that with me because you don't turn anybody away. And that's a great thing.
There's an old DE saying, which is like the president of our school, his name was Sid Williams. He said, you never know how far-reaching what you say or do will have on somebody else's life.
Yeah.
I take you in for a very, very low cost, very low cost.
Yeah.
I change your life. How far-reaching will that be on your relationships, on your productivity?
Yeah.
Are you just being kind?
Yeah.
Maybe you won't be so crabby with your mate.
Yeah.
And I go, wow, why wouldn't I want to do that? So I will bring you in whatever you can afford.
Absolutely.
And you never know how far-reaching. You may help somebody else and pass it on.
Oh, absolutely.
You in.
Yeah. That person's bringing in 10 people into the office before you know it. So, yeah, you're definitely right. Yeah.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
I don't have, most of my, this week it was maybe 3 kids started, 2 husbands,
yeah,
and 1 wife. I mean, that was my whole week.
Yeah.
It was like 100. That's what started this week. So that's kind of what just a family.
Yeah. Anybody in need of the care. Yeah, definitely. So you do a lot of postural corrective exercises as well in your office. How important is that?
Well, I have a saying that I haven't seen anyone counter that's acceptable to me. I personally think, after doing this 33 years, an adjustment without an exercise, I don't want to step on toes here, is incomplete.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Some people say, no, my chiropractor only adjusts me. He doesn't give me an exercise. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel, and you can get people upset.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
It's incomplete.
Yeah.
And I got guys in my office that say, man, you got some big ones. Because people will be all over you, man.
Yeah.
I go, well, show me where that's wrong. And I will look at the literature. I'll look at the research. I'll look at the logic. But I think it's incomplete, Doc, if you adjust without an exercise.
Yeah.
Mine are all postural. Basically strengthening the weak side, loosening the
absolutely.
Side.
Yeah. That's a good point. So you're not just giving every patient the same exercise. You're actually analyzing their posture, seeing which muscles are weak, which muscles are stronger, and then you do a posturally based corrective exercise to help keep them in the right posture, which is great.
It's got to be custom.
Yes, absolutely.
There's this go right, go left.
Yeah.
You just need to go right, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, then I go left, Doc, then I go right. No. That's not for you. You're unequal. You are asymmetrical. So we need to make this side catch up.
Absolutely.
Once they catch up, wow, you hold, your nerves can fire to your body and signal everything that needs to signal, and your function will just spike right up.
Absolutely.
But if you keep pulling a certain way because your muscles are imbalanced and unequal, we're going to spin our wheels a little bit.
Yeah.
And I know you know that cold. So.
Yeah. And so, Doc, do you do anything to help support the adjustment and the exercises? Are you a fan of any supplementation or anything that you like to give your patients in that regard?
Well, unfortunately, I'm sure it's the same everywhere. Patients love their Advil.
Oh, yeah.
Love their Advil. They may even split it over to a leave.
Yeah.
They love their ibuprofen, man. Their finger hurts, they take an ibuprofen. They can have ibuprofen. Their knees, their back, their jaw, their ibuprofen, a leave.
Yeah.
Advil. So I have substitutes for that. I do curcumin.
Oh, yeah.
Which is like a root.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically turmeric.
Yep.
I do the fish oils, omega-3s.
Awesome.
I do those combinations with it to basically do the same thing Advil does without destroying your stomach, liver, and brain.
Yeah, especially because if you get the new patients that are really inflamed, that's a really strong anti-inflammatory, and I believe it's got really good some antioxidants in there too. Definitely, yeah.
Now, I like ice. I don't not use that, but I'll do ice coupled with like omega-3 fish oil and a curcumin.
Mm-hmm.
And plus they're not destroying their body with these Advil Aleve-like substances, which, again, nobody thinks there's an issue, but I'm really stuck on this one. So
well, let's talk about that. What is the issue? What is that doing to your body?
Doc, listen to this. In my hallway, and I know you know this.
Yeah.
There's a dialysis center at the end of the hall.
Uh-huh.
There's 68 beds in there. It's open 7 days a week. Yes, even a Sunday. The number one reason why they're in there is not cysts in the kidney, not diabetes, because I'm blessed. Guess where the nurses come to get treated? I'm right down the hall.
Yeah.
It's geographically desirable. I mean,
Yeah.
we chatted up. I go, what are people in there for? Now, this has been for 15 years. They're in there for medicines that are prescribed or over the counter. And people don't get that. And it's fatal. Dialysis is fatal, Doc. You don't live forever once you go on dialysis. You'll get away with it for a little while because your kidneys just can't filter your body. And a little bit of irritation every time you take an ibuprofen meshes with those little tubules in your kidney that kind of take that junk out of your food, the liquids that you consume, and you're destroying it just a little bit every time. So it could be the compound effect. You maybe took 300, and on the 301st, the kidneys go bad.
Oh, yeah.
Never that day, we just talked about that. It's never that day that your kidneys went bad. It was all that stuff you did before.
Absolutely, yeah.
Dialysis, these people, they're not all old. There's people in their 40s. Right now, there's currently 6 people in their 30s. And one of them was there from a bad knee. He just lived on ibuprofen.
Yeah.
Which I felt terrible. Had a bad back.
Yeah.
Another one had a bad shoulder. And one guy had a headache. All in the 30s. They're not going to make it till 40.
Because they just been crushing the medication?
Because
damaging the liver and everything?
That's what people do. And they don't
think
there's a long-term negative effect. Even though they kind of know it.
Yeah.
They may think, and I don't know if you subscribe to this or not, they may think, well, it's not going to happen to me.
Right.
I hear it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not happening to me.
Yeah. Well, and the tough part too is you watch television, they're advertising this stuff like candy. And it's like, why would they put something bad for me? It's on the television. It must be good for me. And they don't really teach you everything it's actually doing to your body, all the harm it can do.
And it's management.
Yeah.
And we can go off on a tangent. It's never
absolutely.
Pure. It's management.
It's masking the problem.
Because if it was helping you heal, you'd be healed. I mean, you've taken that stuff for how many years?
Yeah.
There's your pressure, your bad knees, your back, stomach. If it made you heal, you'd be healed. You're not.
Yeah.
So, well, like, it's managing you through medicine.
Yeah.
The brightest people, they step back and they go, it really isn't fixing me. I go, no, it really isn't.
Definitely.
Big hollow because I subscribe to just the medicines.
Absolutely.
It makes me feel better. So what the hell?
Yeah, a lot of people, you can do a lot of things to feel better, but the goal is to get better. You can go to the liquor store and feel better, but you want to go get the root cause of the problem corrected, feeling better or getting better. Doc, I like to ask this question to a lot of my guests. What is the one thing that you've taken with you over the years that you would like to share and just something you've really learned and helped you out through life? It's a loaded question, I know, but.
Persistence. Nothing takes the place of persistence. I know brilliant people that don't persist and they're just mediocre. Doc, they're brilliant.
Yeah.
Just persistence, whether it's health goals, financial goals, physical goals, relationship goals.
Yeah.
It's persistence. And I find I got a pretty good marriage.
Yeah.
You know my wife a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah.
My kids are not bad. My daughter's going to be a naturopath.
Yeah, that's great.
A pharmacist, but instead of giving medicine, she's giving plant-based, fruit-based.
Yeah, no, that's amazing, yeah.
So they got something from me.
Yeah.
My son, we don't know yet. He may go to chiropractic school. He may not. We're kind of like this.
He's got some time, right?
But that would be like,
yeah. Well, I mean, it's funny you say that persistence because, I mean, I think that separates a lot of the good and the great people because everybody, no matter what you're doing, is going to wake up and you're going to have a bad days. And it's just the question of what's getting you up in the morning and pushing you through that day to become what you want to be. It is all about persistence. Definitely.
It's like Rocky, you know, it's not if you get knocked down, it's like you get up from it.
Yeah.
That's your true core. That's your true self. It's how well you can get up from getting knocked down because everybody gets knocked down.
Absolutely. Yeah. Everybody.
Recently, I've been getting knocked down quite a bit.
Yeah.
I say this politely. The IRS thought I paid a little bit less than I should.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ever got an IRS letter?
Oh, no, but I don't want to.
You don't want that.
Yeah.
They're not saying, give us this money or we will take everything from you. That wasn't a lot, but it was enough. And I was like,
I kid you not, I actually did get an IRS letter from my taxes. They wanted $4.99. That's how much, and they came after for it. So,
letter after letter after letter. They said, we'll give you to July 17th. If we don't receive this money, we are going to levy your bank account. I'm like,
yeah.
yeah. And it was back in 2015.
Yeah.
Yes, I did better than I made.
Dig through all that stuff to find it. Yeah.
So that knocked me down a little bit.
Yeah.
Because of my persistence, I took that negative and I spun it into a positive. I said, wow, I must have helped a lot of people that year.
Yeah.
Because I made that much more than I implied that I made.
Yeah.
That's great. I must have helped a few hundred more people than I suspected.
There you go. Yeah.
Versus,
always a good thing.
It's money. Oh, man. This is horrible.
Yeah. How you look at certain situations is everything. Got to find that silver lining.
I didn't want to pay it.
Yeah.
But at least I looked at it like, wow, I did better than must have helped a few hundred people that just kind of slipped by me with the tax part.
Absolutely. Yeah. So Doc, where are you located? Where can people find you on the internet, and where do they go to see you?
I'm in Monmouth County.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
New Jersey.
New Jersey. I'm sorry. I'm in Manalapan, which is just north of Freehold, Bruce Springsteen's town.
There you go.
Yeah, everyone knows
The
Freehold.
boss.
He was talking about it on a TV show.
Chiropractic?
No, about being from Freehold.
Oh, yeah. That's his staple right there. Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was the Emmys.
Was it?
Yeah. He was talking about Freehold and all that. So I'm just north of there, everybody. I'm just north of there.
Well, I really want to see his Broadway show.
Yeah.
That's supposedly the ticket right there.
You can't get it.
Yeah.
Or you could. I probably.
Yeah, it's an expensive ticket over there. But anyway, yeah.
I'm in Manalapan. It's a great town. There's about 10,000 people in that town.
Yeah.
I've personally been there in that particular location for 29 years now.
Yeah. I was going to see you when you were in that house too, that old house. Yeah.
I blissfully outgrew that place.
Yeah.
I just went one building over.
Yeah.
I came to the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Doc, what's your website and everything?
It's my office name. It's monmouthbackandneck.com.
All right. Perfect. Well, Doc, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for everything that you've done for me over the years. Like I said, you are the reason I got into this profession, and I just can't thank you enough.
Thanks, Ken.
All right, Doc. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone, for listening. If you enjoy the podcast, subscribe, give us 5 stars, and leave a review. It really helps boost the podcast and spread the good word. My chiropractic practice is located in West Orange, New Jersey at Montclair Upper Cervical Chiropractic. You can also find us on Facebook at Montclair Upper Cervical Chiropractic. All of my information is on my website at drkevinpecca.com, drkevinpecca.com. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel at Dr. Kevin Pecca for podcast episodes, patient testimonials, and educational videos. I have daily affirmations and inspirational quotes on Instagram at Easel Affirmations, EASEL Affirmations. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me at drkevinpecca@gmail.com, drkevinpecca@gmail.com. Thank you, everyone, and have a great day. Cheers.